Ah, Kevin Smith, how we loved you. I apologize in advance for the bitter review that you're about to watch. Kinda. A Couple of Dicks. Because that's the original title, and I like it better than Cop Out. Okay, so Cop Out is a buddy cop comedy directed by Kevin Smith, in which Bruce Willis plays old school white cop, and Tracy Morgan plays not Eddie Murphy. So I understand that Cop Out's supposed to be some throwback to the 80s cop movies, with its synthesized soundtrack that sounds like Beverly Hills Cop, but it just comes across as a poorly executed buddy cop comedy minus the comedy. It's like a second-rate Starsky and Hutch. Now, I'm a longtime Kevin Smith fan. I generally like his stuff, but by 10 minutes into Cop Out, you can just tell that you paid for horrible pacing, forced jokes, and one annoying ass Tracy Morgan. I mean, the pacing of this movie was just all over the place. I mean, I know Cop Out's not supposed to be taken too seriously, but you gotta have good pacing, otherwise the movie just feels like Cop Out. You know that kind of pacing where it's like this movie was either written by someone with no attention span or an Alzheimer's patient. Pick one. I mean, it had Kingdom of the Crystal Skull pacing, if that means anything. I mean, the characters were so annoying in this movie. I kid you not, Tracy Morgan is literally the most annoying and needy human being I've ever seen in a movie whatsoever. Only rivaled by Seann William Scott in this movie. I mean, I could watch Paris Hilton describe the political problems that plague society in this day and age, and what she would do to help the problem, and not be as annoyed as watching Tracy Morgan and Seann William Scott in Cop Out. I mean, usually if you put two people like that on screen together, it could make for some sweet-ass moments in which they're trying to one-up and upstage each other, but I swear to God, when you're watching it, you just feel like you should do something heroic, like pull the theater fire alarm, just to spare everybody. The only reason Seann William Scott didn't annoy me as much as Tracy Morgan is because you only have to put up with him for 2 scenes in the movie. I kid you not, people. 2 scenes in the movie. The guy's in 2 scenes! Only! I mean, I saw the guy on the Cop Out standee in the movie theater, and he's only in 2 scenes in the movie. I shouldn't complain, because I'm glad he was only in 2 scenes in the movie, but that being said, having him on the standee for the movie is like having Aunt Beru rocking her glass of blue milk on the cover of Star Wars. Most, if not absolutely all, the funny scenes in the movie were in the Red Band trailer. So I put the link for the Red Band trailer in the sidebar. Go check it out. Save yourself some cash. What did I like about the movie? It was good to see Kevin Smith make another movie. That was cool. And it ended. I mean, it had a couple of funny moments in the movie, but nothing that really made me just LOL. I mean, in a comedy, you just gotta have a big LOL and OMG. So, I mean, there are 2 kinds of people who are gonna watch this movie. Kevin Smith fans who are gonna be disappointed in Cop Out as a Kevin Smith movie, or everyone else who are gonna see Cop Out as just some grade B buddy cop comedy that makes Showtime look like freaking Training Day. What does it not fail at? It does not fail at being what it really is. The untitled sequel to Cop and a Half. They should have just called it that. Cop and a Half, 20 years later. So in the kind of world where something has to come last, I'm going to go ahead and say that unquestionably this is Kevin Smith's worst movie. Just go ahead and save your money and your time on this one. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to do something free, then click on the link in the sidebar to see more and subscribe.